Hi Cancer, welcome to December 2016. I feel like I've been away for so long, even though I did the November forecast. This is the first time I've been in front of the camera since August. Yeah, because I did September in front of the camera in Denver, and now I'm here in Massachusetts, and so yay! It feels so good to be back, doing my thing, doing what I do. And I'm really excited for you this month. The holidays are here, and of course it brings up everything family, and you're such givers and nurturers. So you want to make sure that you're including you in your list of things to do, because everyone else counts on you to take care of them, get things done, and nourish and nurture them, family, friends, and so on. Make sure that you're nourishing and nurturing you first, right? When we're on the plane, they always say, put your mask on first, then put other people's masks on. It's not put everyone else's mask on and not have yours on, okay? So make sure that you are including you in what you're doing, and that way you won't feel run down or tired, from how it can get over the holidays because we're so busy and there's so much going on. And so this is really important for you to not overcommit yourself, right? Make a list of 10 things you're going to do in December or for the holidays, and then make sure the number one thing is take care of me. Number one is take care of me, and then all the other things you're going to do. So that way you are practicing that good old-fashioned healthy selfishness. When you do what's right for you, Cancer, it's right for family, friends, and everyone else. If you're not doing what's right for you, it's not right for them either. And so we have the Gemini full moon on the 13th. I love this full moon. It is loaded with positive energy. And the Uranus is trining the sun and sextile the moon. Saturn is opposing the moon, but he's trining Uranus and he's sextile Jupiter. I like to get my aerobics in. Just kidding. And so this is a very positive moon. Yes, Saturn is involved. However, he is in positive aspect with Jupiter in Libra and Uranus in Aries, which is always showing the way out. So whenever we have a tough aspect, the way out is always through the sextiles and the trines. And it's loaded with that. In fact, there's a gorgeous grand air trine off this full moon to Jupiter in Libra in the house of family, for you, to Mars in Aquarius in the area of other people, to the moon in Gemini working behind the scenes. So Gemini is 12 signs from you, and whenever something's 12 signs from us, that means we're behind the scenes. It's a time to take it on the down low. So next month you'll have your full moon, and that's when it'll all be about you, here in January, when we have your full moon. And so at this full moon, it's really talking about that life-work balance, not work-life. Work is not more important than life. And I'm a workaholic. Life is everything. You're here to be creative. You're here to expand in consciousness, evolve, experience love, and that's life. That's life. Okay, it's been a long day. And so the sun in Sagittarius brings your focus to lifestyle, your work habits, your health habits, your psychological diet, how you feed yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and you always want to follow your passion. Those are your clues. Even if you're embarrassed to tell people, I'm an astrologer, whatever you are uncomfortable about sharing with others, that's passion clues as to what the work is you're supposed to be doing. And for many of you, with Saturn in this area, you're either reworking how you're doing it, maybe you're changing your days around, maybe you're changing your hours around, or you're thinking about getting into something new to do. You're looking to find something new to do. Some of you are retired and you're looking for your next passion. And so you want to find something that turns you on. You don't want to go do something that's boring. That's not what it's about. It's about finding something you're really interested in doing and pursuing it. And, I have 2 webinars coming up here in January: how to become a powerful manifestor, money manifestation, how to manifest what you want, and love and the power of attraction, and the power of intention. But I am thinking about adding another event. Probably I'll wait a couple of months. I'll either do it in March or April, but how to have a successful YouTube channel, how to create a successful business, and using the technology. Because this is the future. And the advertisers know it, the corporations know it, and if you're looking to do something new and interesting, you want to be thinking in terms of what you could be offering, because you're so gifted. And maybe you sew, maybe you knit, maybe you do construction, maybe you do cook, maybe you sing, maybe you travel, whatever it is you do, you could turn it into something that's interesting for others to follow, for others to watch. And this could be the start of a new business for you. Maybe there's something you want to be doing that you've always wanted to do, and this is about you breaking through. Uranus and Saturn are forming this gorgeous trine, and they're creating this new foundation of energy that we have not seen and will not see again in our lifetime. Will Saturn be in Sagittarius at the same time Uranus is in Aries, and being activated by Jupiter in Libra. This is so good. And it's creating this new base of energy that is magical and powerful. And it is a powerful manifestation energy. You can manifest whatever you want with this energy. But you have to have focused intention. And so you have to follow your passion too. It can't be, well, I think I will be a plumber because plumbing makes good money. It has to be like, okay, I'm really good at cooking, so I'm going to do a cooking show, or I'm going to show everybody how to cook healthy food. Something that you are passionate about, then that passion is conveyed to your audience, and then they feel that, and they connect with you. And so this is, something you can be doing. And I'm seriously considering doing a program on it to help people get started that want to get started and how they can do it. And so Uranus is in the area of your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world, and it is in positive energy flow to Saturn in your work. So there's something very exciting happening for you in the area of what you do. Now, for many of you, you may be retired and you don't have to work. Awesome for you. Kudos for you. However, you're still making a contribution because you're here. And so there could be something you could be doing that is contributing and making you feel really good, and maybe making some money with it too. And so why not have a brilliant breakthrough? Saturn and Uranus are trining at the Gemini full moon on December 13th, and it goes exact on the 24th of December, and on May 18th and July 11th, 2017. You see, this energy is going to be around for a while. And Jupiter is opposing Uranus exact on the 26th, all the way through April of 2017. That energy is going to be around. And that is the best aspect ever. Jupiter-Uranus opposition, sudden opportunities, sudden breakthroughs, windfalls. And for you, it could be some home-based business you're doing. Maybe you're doing something around real estate. Maybe you're doing some business out of your home. Maybe you are involved using the internet, using technology right from your home, right? Is Cancer rules the home. Who better to have a home-based business than Cancer? And so this is a really good energy because it's trining the full moon in Gemini and Mars in Aquarius, and Saturn is sextiling Jupiter. So there's something going on with you that, yes, you're excited about the holidays, you're excited about family, you're excited about seeing everybody, but there's something going on with you in regards to your work and your destiny in the world and how you're achieving that destiny through where you live, the technology you use, the ideas that you have, how you're innovating your work habits, your health habits, your lifestyle, and it's translating into this brilliant breakthrough that's happening for you. There's some sort of brilliant breakthrough coming to you here in December, going into January, and all of next year, and it's about your work and how you work and how you go about it and the changes you're making, which are like so incredibly exciting. Now, Mars goes into Pisces on the 19th. Pisces is your sister sign, so that's going to feel good for you. And he's going to activate your higher consciousness, spirituality, long-distance travel, thinking on a higher level, intuition. And then Mercury goes retrograde on the 19th. And that's in Capricorn, because he entered Capricorn on the 2nd. And so you may be rethinking relationships, right? Maybe it's time to have like that sit down talk with your partner and, have that heart to heart, where you both are, get on the same page kind of conversation. Now, the new moon in Capricorn is in positive energy flow with Mars and Neptune, and it's not touching Pluto. It will as the moon separates, and then the sun will days later, but not at the new moon. It is not touching Pluto or Uranus, and so the new moon itself is gorgeous. Mars and Neptune are sextile in the new moon, positive energy, right? Opportunity. And for you, it could be some sort of relationship opportunity or partnership, business partnership that you set up legally. You want to be careful, though, as Mars crosses over Neptune, that is deceitful actions or dishonesty. And so you want to make sure whoever you're partnering with, they're walking their talk. They're not just telling you a good story. Oh, you're so lovely, you're so amazing. And then they don't follow through with you. And so make sure you go by behavior, not by words. You go by the behavior. If the behavior matches the words, okay. But if it doesn't, that's who they are. And with Mercury retrograde, that doubles and amps up the dishonesty factor with this Mars-Neptune. And so you definitely want to pay attention. That energy will be on at the new moon and then going into the new year. But then Mercury goes direct on January 8th and Uranus goes direct on the 29th. So right at New Year's and right going into January, whatever was hidden will be revealed. Whatever facts were left out will be shown. And you will have the whole story once Uranus gets going into January. And then, of course, when Mercury goes direct on the 8th, and then you have that wide window of opportunity between January 8th and February 5th when Jupiter goes retrograde of start anything new. New business, new property you want to buy, new relationship, new school, new, anything that you want to launch. The window is after the 8th, we'll say like the 9th or the 10th, through the 5th of February, where all the planets are direct. We did not have this last year. And we did not have Saturn and Uranus in positive energy flow last year, or Jupiter and Libra in positive energy flow with Saturn and activating Uranus. So we've got all this positive energy here in December, going into the new year, all of next year, and that is an omen from the universe to get going and to use this new powerful base of energy to manifest what you want. Focus that intention. Get clear with your intentions. It's very important to be clear with intention. If we're not clear with our intention, we can mess things up. The universe is always matching. Law of attraction is always matching. So if our energy is muddled and we're not clear, that's what will show up. Right? And so it's so important to be really clear with our intention. What am I trying to accomplish? What am I trying to get done? What am I getting done? I am focusing on this. And that way you're using this energy to get what you want. And that's what it's about. And so, when Mercury is in reverse, it is a time to rethink, redo, reevaluate. It's a good time to do our homework. It's a good time to focus on strategy. We implement the action when he goes direct. Now, that doesn't mean you can't take action when Mercury's retrograde. He retrogrades 3 times a year. This year he retrograded in 2016. He retrograded 4 times this year. You cannot wait, 11 weeks out of the year, 12 weeks out of the year in 2016 to wait for things. That's almost 3 months. That's not good business. You can't do business that way, right? You wouldn't like it if the heat was shut off every time Mercury retrograde because the gas company or the electric company or the oil company doesn't work under Mercury retrograde. That's not practical. So we want to not make major decisions at the retrograde, but you still can. You might do it later. You might redo it later. It's not the best time to get married. Okay, he's retrograde in the 7th house of marriage and partnership. It's not the time to get married. Get married in January or February. Or before he goes retrograde, before the 19th. Get married at the Gemini full moon. Or when Mars enters Pisces on the 19th. Or wait until he's direct in January, when all the lights are green and the universe is saying, go. Go for it. Go after what you want. Seal the deal. And, that's what I mean by it. But you can't stop life. You can't stop living. You can't stop business. You can't stop functioning. It's just, it makes things harder. Right, I moved during Mercury retrograde. And it was like, oh my goodness. It's so challenging to move as it is. And then when you've got, companies not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Fortunately, I did hire a good moving company, and they took really good care of me. And I am pleased about that. And it did turn out really well, and I'm pleased about that. But it is very challenging navigating Mercury retrograde. So you don't want to be, making major, you don't want to launch a new business. You want to just wait. But if you've already launched and you're in it, you got to keep going, and that's what I mean. So if you've got something to do it. Just double check everything. Make sure that everything is what you think it is. Because when Mercury is retrograde, we go into our subconscious. We're like in this dream state. And that's not good for details. That's not good for mundane, balancing the checkbook, paying the bills, making sure everyone's getting paid. Those kind of details can fall by the wayside. Numbers can, flip upside down and fly out the window. It's like, you're just like, whoa, I didn't know. I paid you 3 times? Wow, lucky you. Now send me my refund. Things like that. And so you got to work with the energy, and but there's so much good in here in December, and you love the holidays, and there's so much to celebrate. The Gemini full moon is fabulous. The Capricorn new moon in itself is terrific. And it's nice when the sun goes into Capricorn because it starts to ground us, because we can be, very yin or flying high with the party signs, Sagittarius and Gemini, although Saturn is there and he's quite sobering. And then when everything shifts into Capricorn, we just start to ground. We just start to come down to earth and, get our thinking caps on, and put that thinking cap on, and business, and that's good. And there's so much positive energy here. The sun is trining Uranus on the 12th. Saturn and Uranus are trining exact on the 24th. Venus trines Jupiter on the 25th. I think Christmas is going to be a good day because Venus is trining Jupiter, and she's sextiling Saturn and Uranus on the 25th. That's money, that's opportunity, that's prosperity, that's love, that's happiness and joy. That's good feelings, good vibrations. There's good vibrations coming at you. And Venus in Aquarius is the money you get from insurance payout, tax payout, inheritance payout, royalty payout, investment payout, right? So real estate payout, money coming to you other than earned income, partner getting a bunch of money, maybe some aunt or uncle crosses over you didn't even know about, and they left you the farm. It's like, wow, this is a good Christmas. Santa Claus is good to me this year, and so you're feeling like that, and that's really exciting. And Jupiter exactly opposes Uranus on the 26th. It could come in on the 26th too. It doesn't have to exactly come in on these days. It can come before, it can come after, but you can see that there's several key dates in here that are loaded with positive energy and opportunity. Opportunity for love, opportunity for happiness, opportunity for prosperity, new opportunities coming to you that you think about, like, oh, I want to start this new business. I want to start this new idea that I have. I want to add this new service to what I'm doing. I want to add this new product that's really helping me, that will help others. And so you're feeling excited about that. You're feeling excited about what you're doing. And that's why you want to make sure your needs are being met. And you're not getting caught up in the festivities and what other people want you to do, to cook the roast, to cook dinner, to take care of them. And because you want to be keeping your energy for your own ideas that you are cooking up in your business, in your projects. It takes energy. And then Uranus moves direct on the 29th, and that's good news too. So there's a lot of good news in here. And your intuition is going to be really strong this month. That Gemini full moon, and even the Capricorn new moon is, with the Uranus Jupiter, it's all about intuitive awareness, and the Mercury in the Capricorn, that's going to be, having deep conversations, important decisions in your relationships. And that's not just the partner, romantic relationship, that's business partnerships, that's friends, that's colleagues, clients, customers. You're going to be making some important decisions here as to how you're going to take care of yourself this year and next year, and what you need. We have to teach people how to treat us. And givers attract takers, people that want to just receive from you. And you want to be one who receives from them. And so you want to make sure that you are getting your needs met in your relationships, and that you are practicing extreme self-care, taking really good care of you, so that you are taking advantage of these opportunities that are coming your way, and that you are fully available for these opportunities happening for you. So for love, it can happen, I'm not seeing it so much. I'm seeing more focus on relationship in regards to those of you already in partnership. But love can happen anywhere, anytime. And, you're really looking at your relationships third week on in December, and you're going to be making some important decisions in the area of partnership, of making sure you're both on the same page, that you're both going down the same road together, and you are getting your needs met, that you're not doing all the work in the relationship, that you're actually receiving from your relationship. Ask for what you want. Ask for what you need. Don't assume the other person knows. Don't assume your partner knows. Don't assume. They may not. They may think everything's fabulous. What? Everything's great. And that's where you have the opportunity to articulate, this is what I need. This is what I want from you. And then that allows the other person to step up and be there for you. And that's what it's about. And I really like what I'm seeing in the work area for you. And like everything I talked about, maybe starting a new business or a new project or changing things up so you have more freedom, more time for yourself, more flexibility, to be more creative and take advantage of this fabulous energy that's in here for you in your life. Spiritually, it's beautiful. You have Neptune in that area of spiritual expansion and growth and higher consciousness. So it's just a matter of getting quiet and listening and receiving what your soul is showing you, and it will be right on. And, just watch out for that Mars crossing over at the new moon and, the 30th, the 31st of December, should be interesting. Just be ready for tall tales. And, but then, right after, with Uranus moving direct, Uranus is the god of truth. He's the awakener, and he disrupts lies. And so, and then Mercury going direct on the 8th, everything gets revealed after that as well. So, but it could be really excellent for you in your creativity. The Mars-Neptune could be stimulating you creatively, where you're having these spiritual experiences, and maybe you want to talk about it. Maybe you want to share it in your work. Maybe you want to, make a video or a podcast on it about the spiritual experiences you're having. Because you could be having some amazing spiritual experiences this month in December, going into January, that are worth sharing with others. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast. You are so amazing, Cancer. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology in 2017, 2018, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my astrology page, you purchase a consultation. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. And I have 2 fabulous events coming up here in January, all about manifesting and using this energy to be a powerful manifester and attract what you want. And then we're going to do the love event, the power of love, love power and attraction, and using your intention to get that love you want. It's all there for you. So until next time, do take good care of you so that you keep your energy high and you can take advantage of all this incredible, creative, spiritual energy that is being downloaded to you, for you. Love is magic. Love transforms ordinary days into magical days. The power of love is in my hair, that's like a hither stare. It strips my conscience bare. It's witchcraft, and I've got no defense for it. The heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, that crazy witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you hasn't needed me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you lead me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I'd never switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you.